I'm sick of it. I'm so
It's
sick of
crazy.
seeing, like, the inverse Luigi. Elegant uses it, Kiyorash uses it, every Luigi that wants to be elegant in Kiyorash uses it. It's the only one who didn't was that Luigi that we had on stream before with the Fire Luigi. Shoutouts to you. You're
Yeah, let's go.
you're a real one. You don't follow the
Hey,
crowd.
sometimes you just gotta pay for your own way into this match, and Kirash is gonna have to find multiple ways to pay for openings right now because 8-Bit Man is oppressive with this 76% lead.
Yeah, as we already talked about earlier, I mean, Rob can make the neutral hell for Luigi. Like, Luigi does not have the best airspeed. Rob has a lot of really good, like, boxing tools and get off me options as well. He's got Luigi a little bit in the range department as well. The gyro can just make it for a really hard time for Luigi because Luigi's airspeed is bad. So, like, Rob can sort of create his sort of, like, anti-Luigi zone, if you would, by putting the gyro out in front of him, forcing Luigi to jump if he wants to get a punish or get himself in, and then he'll just eat an easy forward air for that. But Kiyorash holding his own on the ground right there and waiting for his opportunities. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, ladies and gentlemen. That's a true stock lead immediately before I can even finish my gosh darn thought.
Yeah, and I mean, the button-heavy playstyle and pretty oppressive playstyle of 8-Bit Man coming back to bite him, coming off the Angel platform and immediately getting grabbed by Luigi, that is not a situation you want. Ever.
That is definitely not a situation you want in the slightest, getting grabbed immediately. You sort of just have to start playing a little evasively as soon as you realize you're at 0. It's funny how the death percent is sort of, like, reversed in this matchup.
Yeah. Very, very funny.
Yeah.
But, let's say it's funny for the Luigi mains. They like it, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, wow, that crowd, that's
right
cute.
here.
That's cute.
Yeah. I like the down B right there. Good little get off me option on the part of Kiyorash right there. Very maybe not underutilized tool, but it's a very, very good tool that every Luigi should pretty much be using as a get off me tool. That move, the Cyclone, is so versatile.
Versatile indeed, albeit a little bit punishable if they're able to catch it with a shield, but Kiyorash has been using it very well, and 8-Bit Man off stage is going to have to worry about a slew of Luigi options here.
Alright. Yeah, one thing I've noticed from 8-Bit Man is that he's, throughout this entire set so far, I mean, it's only been a couple minutes, but he's never been able, this should be the game here, Rob is a heavy out? Yes, he is, yeah. I was gonna say, I said it like that because I didn't know. Yeah, one thing that we've never really seen from 8-Bit Man in this set so far, even though it's only been a few minutes, is that he's never really forced Luigi into his danger zone, if you would. Like, Rob is so good at, like, creating a danger zone for Luigi in the neutral, but he's never really forced Luigi into it so far. And he's never really gotten him off stage where Luigi really, really suffers against a character like Rob.
No way.
That's gonna do it.
Gosh.
That is frame 4.
Yep, frame
Powerful dash attack that kills off the side, my friends. I want you all to know something. That is what Luigi's dash attack was supposed to be since the dawn of time. I'll give you guys a little Smash fun fact right here, if any of you didn't know this. If you go into the hitbox files of Luigi's dash attack in Smash 64, it actually has a finisher hitbox on it. Just like that, where, like, with both hands and he pushes you away. That's actually always what his dash attack was supposed to be. It was a developer oversight in Smash 64 that caused the move to be as terrible as it was. And then in Melee, they just thought the move was intended to be that way, so they just sort of left it as is, and that's why his dash attack was so terrible in both those games. It took all the way up until now, 20 years later, for Luigi's dash attack to become the monster that it was always intended to be, always hiding in the shadows. Now you have it here with these Wi-Fi warriors and just wonderful players, and Kiyorash out here, taking the first game against one of the best Robs in the world.
Yeah, and another little fun tidbit about Luigi's dash attack. It is faster than his F-tilt, and it is just as safe, and it kills.
Like, what's the point of his F-tilt then?
Yeah, what's the point? There's no reason to F-tilt. There literally is no reason. My friend who's a Luigi main always tells me that, so... Very funny. It likely does more damage too, actually, now that I think about it. I can't do the math on my head, but gosh, I can't even... It's so funny.
I would imagine, you know... Yeah. Let me pull up on my handy-dandy other monitor here. ultimate frame data. I mean, it's multiple hitboxes, so I'd be
Yeah, I'm
more
just too lazy to do the math. You know?
yeah, I'd be more than willing to bet that it's stronger than F tilt for sure. Like F tilt does like 9. That does like 9%. Luigi's dash attack definitely does more than that, like 100%. There's no way in hell.
Mhm.
There's no way in hell.
Surely.
This is something that we know, but we're making sure here. Yeah,
Either way,
it does 4% base damage, I think, on the individual hits. Yeah, Yeah, it does 2% on the small hitboxes, 4% on the last one.
and there's okay, that's easy. That's free. So it's just better. Completely.
Yeah, like I wasn't very good at math in like grade school myself, but I don't need to be a genius to understand that like, okay, the 4, the 2, the 2 and 2 is bigger than 7.
Oh, dude, I love this. I love this play from 8-Bit Man right now because he's literally just platform camping with Nair and then just like getting small damage and then running away again. That is how you're supposed to play against Luigi.
Yeah, no, he is suffering from the very infectious and contagious disease that's spreading among this pandemic, and that is Wi-Fi Luigi-titis. It's when like you think you're gonna like just play how you want to play the game 1 against a Wi-Fi Luigi, and then you get 0 to death, you get like 3 to 1 real quick, and then in game 2 you just sort of start spamming your safe aerials on the platforms.
Makiresh is definitely...
Common side effect includes rage.
True, actually. But Kiarash is definitely not making that easy for 8-Bit Man. He is way too seasoned of a player in order to just let 8-Bit Man get away with that defensive play. He's making very good momentum off of all of his ledge traps for sure.
For sure, my friend, for sure. And you can tell by the fact that he still had that stock going on, and 8-Bit Man finally able to land that back air. High into the sky he goes. Oh, but not too high. Don't want to get hit by that dash thing now. Yeah, just like last zone.
Yeah, get a little smooch, and then say, I'll be home later, honey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, yep, the defensive play, and that's so hard, and then the trip hitbox, man, like, what do you do? Okay, you roll it up smash, that's what you do.
Yeah, didn't position his gyro throw perfectly there, and as a result, Kiarash was able to roll in and get that up smash for free.
Oh, trying to get that gyro follow-up, gyro into grab. Maybe a little greedy there for Kiarash, but 8-Bit Man, oh wow, what a great bait there with those down tilt. Catching that, still alive, wow. Okay, I like that.
Oh, silly. It was good, but like that was the best option there, really, to get away from that situation. But it's just so funny how it looks, how it just sends him off stage like that. Not only like gets him out of that situation, but also just gives him a little bit of positioning. Oh no.
Okay, that's a lot of damage and the ledge trap. Kiarash has been making a lot out of these.
Mm-hmm. Gonna plant those fireballs out there. Make his way in, make 8-Bit Man's way in just a little bit more difficult.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, that down tilt could have set up to something if he knew it was going to set into a grounded tech like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but 8-Bit Man, didn't he hit his tech there?
Oh, he didn't, no.
Oh, he didn't.
He was able to follow up with the dash attack. But that could have been a lot worse for him.
I don't think Kiarash, wanted it to be worth the risk right there. Getting him off stage with the dash attack was a lot better because that was also a very tight situation to go for an up B. So if he whiffed that up B, which he very well could have there since he wasn't 100% prepared for it, could have been a lot worse for him to go for it. And I think Kiarash realized right there, just the risk was not worth the reward based on how prepared he was for the tech option.
Yeah, definitely. Those snap decisions that good players make in those scenarios, that's just so remarkable for them. And a very good down throw to up air there. The bread and butter from 8-Bit Man. Now it's just a matter of who can avoid who for longer, I suppose.
Yeah, Luigi's all good on snap decisions on that front. He needs to know what options to go for in order to start his combos efficiently. And know importantly how to get out of them, because that's where he falters.
Oh yeah, that back air has been paying off in spades, and the misfire!
Oh my goodness!
Okay, but great edge guard. Cleaning stuff up. Good stuff to 8-Bit Man. Not panicking after that misfire. That definitely saved Kirash's life, but he just continues the edge guard just like nothing happened.
I don't know where 8-Bit Man is right now. Probably home, but wherever he is, he's shaking his head right now. I can just feel it. There's no webcams, no nothing, but I can feel you shaking your head from here, homie. Wow.
SMA in my head, man.
It's like 1 in 10, baby. Just like Monkey Wrench. 1 in 10. 1 in 10. Dude, that song is literally about like the misfire chances for Luigi. I never even realized that, but that's what that song is about. Like 100%.
Oh my gosh.
1 in 10. 1 in 10. Oh, I can't sing it. You guys will get DMCA'd.
It's too accurate.
It's just too accurate. I sound just like Dave Grohl.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly, indeed, but we are moving on to this game 3, which will determine the qualifier for winner's side top 8. This is a very high stakes match, and we are going straight back to small battlefield, and 8BitMan is going straight back to this defensive play with these delicious down tilts.
The smallest battlefield that we got on the menu for you guys tonight. Not as much space for Rob to be able to distance himself against Luigi as much as he would like to, but it might be just enough for him to have it, like, suffice. Like, because it's not like Smashville Small, where, like, you have the potential to get, like, so completely overrun and overwhelmed. Like, it's long enough where you could sort of play that distance game for a little if you have to, you know? But it's still small enough where Luigi can sort of close that gap, potentially, if he's, you know, able to play his cards right.
Mm-hmm. And playing his cards right now is 8BitMan. He is just using this gyro expertly. These landing nairs are very, very difficult for Kiresh to punish unless he like goes up preemptively, but even then, that's a huge risk. So just like that, I mean, it gets completely countered there with the down air. Drag down up air, tries to go for the up tilt follow-up, but nothing doing. Kiresh barely escapes with his life. Not for long, dang.
Very wild interactions.
Yeah,
My
I mean,
lord.
it was just such a good scramble, and 8BitMan was just right on top of him the whole time. And that back air that has been paying off so well, it just covers so much space and allows him to retreat if he misses it.
That move is incredible, man. Stays out forever, is huge, you know. It crosses up for you. It's like a Shoto move.
Oh gosh, and the power on that move! Barely missing that laser to try and get the edge guard, so he has to go for some ledge traps here.
And this is where Luigi falters, ladies and gentlemen. When you're off the level against a Rob like that, man, this is why Luigi is not considered like a top tier or a high tier by most people. It's because off the level he falters. You know, when you force him into the side B right there, just whip out an aerial against him right there. Even if you don't have a long-lasting one like Rob does right there, which by the way, beautiful tomahawk with the gyro right there on the part of 8BitMan. I would have got hit by that 100%. You don't even need like long-lasting aerials like Rob's to really contest Luigi in that zone right there. If you're prepared like to potentially space against a misfire, and if you know he's most likely not going to get a misfire, just whip out a back air, whatever like slight distance move you have, and you can hit Luigi off the level, man. It's where he falters.
Ooh, trying to get a little impromptu combo there. Definitely getting the damage, but I mean, you see him going for the up B. He knows he has to make a play happen in order to make this back into gyro, into up smash, my friend. That is the Rob that we all love to see. 8BitMan makes it into winner's side top.